Deadly hours in New Orleans. Overnight, 3 people were killed and another left injured as gunfire erupted across town. This comes as violence of all kinds continue to plague the Crescent City.
That's right. WDSU reporter Eli Brand tells us the violence is affecting both residents and tourists. Eli.
So, Gina, we've heard from both of those residents and tourists that were affected by crime over this past weekend, even leading up into this morning. They say it's affecting their confidence in wanting to be in the city. We also spoke with a city councilman who says it's time to start thinking outside the box on solutions to this violence problem. Killings on Perdido, South Saratoga, and Marquis, attempted car thefts on camera uptown, and smashed windows in the CBD, all part of the weekend chaos.
We're to the point where we actually have to really start thinking outside the box.
New Orleans City Council Vice President Helena Moreno says solutions need to start coming from all angles to address the issue. She says one of those could be to start looking at people who commit certain crimes like domestic violence, that she says studies show are more likely to commit other violence.
And I know that it's a little bit not what people are used to hearing or possibly have ever heard before. But if we're going to follow the data and we're going to be smart about this and we're going to think about outside the box solutions on how to make the city safer, I think that this is one approach.
One of the victims of crime in the city over the weekend is Donald Dorsey, who was visiting from Mississippi with his wife for Mother's Day before discovering his truck had its rear window smashed by a thief. Unfortunately, this is what he had to say about New Orleans.
It's very difficult to have any good thing to say about it.
Moreno says she is working with the city to prevent violent crime and crimes like what happened to Dorsey. She says some solutions come with programs that help people in need find jobs, getting money for domestic violence victims, and working with the DA on domestic violence charges.
It's all connected. Those are some of the most dangerous individuals, particularly those who are using a weapon and who are strangling their victims. If they're doing this at home, they're creating significant violence in our community as well.
Moreno says another important part could be to report people that have firearms illegally. She says there is an anonymous tip line at ATF that you can call to report someone that you believe does have an illegal firearm. That number, 888-283-8477. Reporting live, Eli Brand, WDSU News.